Good evening, everyone. My name is Ozzy, and today I'm going to be doing a presentation of the Moroccan culture for my oral interpersonal communication class. For my audience, I have my friend Jamie, Paulo, I have my little nephew, James Armando, then I have Cassandra, and then I have Ileana holding the phone. At the end of my speech, you guys are going to be able to understand some of the communication techniques of Morocco. Additionally, you're going to be able to identify some of the key values, notable achievements, the do's and taboos of the Moroccan people. And furthermore, you're going to be able to know some of the experience the group has had with the United States. So just imagine a beautiful country that has such a diversity in a location that is considered one of the best tourist locations in the world. The sunshine, the poised coastline, the high mountains, and great people. It is one of the most unique sceneries in the world. The reef, the mountains, and beaches have one of the greatest appeal in the world. And where do you find such a diverse beauty that is untouched and unharmed? Morocco. First, Morocco is located in the northern corner of the African continent. The Moroccan people are well known for their cultural values and social customs. So, for their cultural values, the Moroccan people value their family, honor, dignity, generosity, and hospitality. So, family is the most significant unit of the Moroccan people. So you guys have to understand when it comes to family being the most significant part of the Moroccan people, they respect their elders. That's one of the highest traits that the Moroccan people have. In addition to respecting their elderlies, the Moroccan people value their religion. So religion does play a big part of their everyday lives, including businesses. One thing that you have to consider with the Moroccan people is that they will go out of their way to preserve their personal honor. As far as social customs is very important for them. Staying in close contact with friends and relatives is considered necessary to keep a strong relationship. So visiting is highly encouraged. When being invited to a Moroccan house, you guys have to make sure that you remove your shoes when entering the home. In addition to removing the shoes, you guys have to make sure that you compliment the house and you also bring gifts to the host and to their children. Another thing to consider is that men and women hardly ever socialize with each other when they go visit. And one thing also to consider is that refusing refreshment is considered rude. Another interesting fact that I found about the Moroccan people is that men often associate themselves in public, like for example in coffee houses, especially on the weekends, holidays, and Ramadan. In addition to their unique social custom and cultural values, they have a distinct way of communicating. So for example, the Moroccan people, they speak French, Berber, Arabic, English, and Spanish. That is all the language that are spoken in this nation. But French is actually the language that is spoken when doing business with the Moroccan people. So if they say hello, they're gonna say, may peace be upon you. That is the way of them saying hello to you. If you do not know the person, please make sure that you address them with Mr. or Mrs. and their last name. In addition to addressing them with their last name and Mrs. or Mrs., when speaking with men, you got to make sure that you keep it a direct eye contact. And if a woman is not looking at you when you're speaking, do not look at the woman. But one thing to consider is if you have a good relationship with the individual, always make sure that you ask about their family. Nonverbal communication for this particular culture is a little bit different than us in the United States. Handshakes are the customary greeting between individuals of the same sex, so make sure that it's with the same sex. It might be weak to us in the United States, but to them, it is not. Handshakes are done with the right hand because the left hand is considered unclean. Also, it is impolite to point at another person with a finger or to show them the sole of the shoes. That's another interesting fact that I found about this culture. Once a relationship has been developed, it is common to kiss on both cheeks, starting with the left cheek while shaking hands. And again, men with men and women with women. In any greeting that does not take place between men and women, the woman must extend their hand first. If she does not, a man should bow his head in greeting. Another thing to keep in mind is that the Moroccan people use a lot of facial expressions when something doesn't appear to be good to them, and when something is too much. For example, I could say for my Puerto Rican family, we talk a lot and we're very loud, so I can see the Moroccan people using their expression of something that is not, that they do not like. Another thing to keep into consideration is they use a lot of hand gestures. Furthermore, business etiquette is a central part of the Moroccan people. Moroccan prefer to do business with those that they know and respect. Also, another thing to consider is that appointments are necessary and should be made in advance and confirmed 2 days before doing the business with these people. Never schedule a meeting during Ramadan, and also do not schedule a meeting on Fridays between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. since most companies are closed for prayers. Also remember to arrive early to meeting but expect to wait. Furthermore, Moroccan people have an open door policy. So what this means is when you're doing business with the Moroccan people, expect somebody to come in and ask for something, and the person that you're doing the business with is gonna stop and then start again with you. So do not take that as them being rude. That's just the way that they do business with other individuals. And also the Moroccan people, they judge others based on their appearance. So make sure that you dress and dress appropriately when doing business with these people. In addition, it is equally important to know the do's and don'ts when traveling and communicating with the Moroccan people. A passport issued 6 months in advance is required. 2 pages in the passport must be blank, and anyone entering the country can stay in for 90 days. Local laws reflect the Moroccan because they are an Islamic country. In addition to that, make sure that when you travel to Morocco, to make sure that your medication and your shots are up to date. And also, please make sure that you do not buy any drugs or are in possession of any illegal drugs. Again, just because their laws are a little bit different. As far as their achievements and fun facts, Morocco was the first country to sign a treaty with the United States. In June 15 of 2004, the United States and Morocco signed a free trade agreement. Another interesting fact for those of you who like soccer is the Morocco won the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Also, the Moroccan has become one of the leading countries for immigrants to find a home. Another interesting fact that I found about the Moroccan people is that the liver, instead of the heart, is considered the symbol of love. And Morocco is the only country in the African continent to not be part of the African Union. So in conclusion, guys, Morocco is one of the most enchanting countries in the world with unique individuals. And as always, please remember to study the cultural values, social customs, notable achievements, the do's and don'ts, the communication pattern, and business etiquette before traveling to this African gem. Thank you so much. Do you guys have any questions? Thank you so much and have a great evening.